Good evening, everyone. Funerals are set for 5 more members of an Indiana family who died last week when a duck boat sank in Branson. 9 of the 17 victims were all from the same family. 2 other people from the family survived that disaster. A spokesperson says the funerals will be this Saturday in Indianapolis. A Heartland family was on vacation in Branson at the same time of that accident and actually met the family from Indianapolis before the disaster happened. Nathan Elgren's live in the studio with their story tonight.
Well, Jeff, the Mills family from Chaffee went to Branson for vacation and a softball tournament. While they were there, they met the family from Indiana who lost those 9 relatives that day. And the Mills went on a duck boat ride, actually, of their own just hours before the disaster.
It's unfortunate for all that have perished. Everybody was there to enjoy themselves. Everybody got on happy. Nobody had seen this coming.
A softball tournament took the Mills family from Chaffee to Branson last week. Steve and his wife Dana were there to support their 17-year-old daughter Carly, who had a tough time focusing on the game.
I hit the ball and I got to third base, and my third base coach was just like, I know it's on your mind, like I understand and it's okay and things happen and it's all in God's hands. And I started tearing up on third base right there.
Days earlier, the Mills checked into their hotel and got to chat with the Coleman family, who were on vacation from Indiana. Sadly, 9 members of the Coleman family did not make it out of Table Rock alive.
Tia and her husband had the little girl. She was 16 months old and she was running around, and I was just playing with her and trying to make her smile, and they were good people.
They were good people.
Very close family. They took their vacations together everywhere.
Oh yeah.
All the time. They was always together.
When we go on the water, I'll make sure we're not overloaded.
The Mills family went on the water for a duck boat ride 3 hours before the storm hit Thursday. While they enjoyed their ride, Dana Mills says it will be the last time the family boards a duck boat.
It's not worth it. And this wasn't an isolated incident. I mean, it's happened in other states to other people. And you had to put one of those vehicles in a museum someplace and let people pay to come in and look at them is probably a lot safer.
And even though they just spoke for about 15 minutes, Dana Mills plans to call Tia Coleman, one of the survivors, in a few weeks and plans to stay in touch. Live Local Now, Nathan Elgren, Heartland News.
Today in Washington, Senator Claire McCaskill of Missouri mentioned the disaster on the Senate floor and called for changes to improve the safety of those vehicles.
I'm in the early stages of drafting legislation with input from the NTSB and the Coast Guard to require that the design issues with these passenger vessels be addressed, and that the boats that are not compliant be taken out of service until they can be compliant.
McCaskill wants operators to adopt recommendations made after the incident or a fatal accident in Arkansas back in 1999. Senator Roy Blunt spoke about the victims on the Senate floor as well. He says he'll stay in close contact with investigators as things move forward.